Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most asked about coins in all of Australian numismatics. It's a coin that nearly every Australian has held in their hand at some point. A coin that looks and feels just like any other, but has a story that sparks a ton of confusion. This is the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. If you've ever found one in your change and rushed to Google, you've probably seen wild claims. Is it rare? Is it worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? Well, today we're separating fact from fiction, uncovering the true story of the 1981 round 50 cent, and giving you the definitive answer on its circulated value. Stick around, because the truth might surprise you. To understand the 1981 coin, we have to go back a bit. From 1969 to 1980, Australia's 50-cent coin was a 12-sided piece, made of 80% silver. It was a big, chunky, and valuable coin. But by the late 70s, the price of silver had skyrocketed, making the metal in each coin worth more than its face value. The government was literally losing money on every single one they minted, so, in 1980, they made a huge change. They decided to switch to a copper-nickel alloy, the same material used in our other coins, and they brought back the classic round shape. The 1980 round 50 cent was the first of this new type. 1980, round *** 25.2 million 1981, round 26.4 million now. Here's where the myth begins. Look at that mintage for 1981, 26.4 million coins. That is a massive number. For comparison, some of the rare 50-cent years have mintages in the hundreds of thousands, or even tens of thousands. So, from a pure numbers standpoint, the 1981 is anything but rare. Most of our decimal coins were minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, which uses no mint mark. But coins were also struck at the British Royal Mint in London, which used a PL mint mark, and later, the Royal Mint. Llantrisant in Wales, which used an L mint mark. Most famously, the San Francisco Mint in the USA produced coins for Australia, marked with an S. Now, for the 1981 50-cent coin, the vast majority of the 26.4 million were struck in somewhere along the line. A rumor started that the 1981 no mint mark coin was a rare error, or that it was never released into circulation. This is completely false. The no mint mark is the standard, common variety. It is the only variety that was released for general circulation in 1981. The myth is so pervasive because people get excited, they look at a price guide, and they see values of $200, $500, even $2,000 listed for a 1981 50-cent coin. And they think, jackpot. But what they're not realizing is that those high prices are for a completely different beast. So, if those high values are real, what coins are they for? They are for the proof and specimen issues from the mint sets, and specifically, the ones with mint marks. These coins were meticulously struck using polished dies and planchets, giving them a flawless, frosted design on a mirror-like field. They were sold directly to collectors in sealed sets. They were never, ever meant to be spent. A perfect, gem uncirculated 1981 S, or L, proof coin in its original packaging can indeed be worth a couple of $100s or more, especially if it's been professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC and received a high grade like PR69 or PR70 DCAM, but, and this is a huge but, if you have a worn, circulated 1981 50-cent coin that you found in your change, I can guarantee you with 99.999% certainty that it is not one of these proof issues. You have the common, no mint mark business strike. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the circulated value of the standard 1981 no mint mark 50-cent coin. That's right. Because 26.4 million were made, and because they entered circulation and were used for decades, they are incredible. Great example to fill a date set. For a worn, circulated example, there is no numismatic premium. It is worth exactly 50 cents. You would be hard-pressed to find a dealer who would pay you more than its face value for it. Now, don't be too disheartened. The story of the 1981 50-cent coin is a fantastic lesson in coin collecting. It teaches us to always check the mintage figures. High mintage common coin. Understand condition that a worn coin will never command a high premium unless it's genuinely rare. Look for mint marks, ***, but remember, in this case, no mint mark is the common one. The real value of this coin isn't monetary, it's historical. It represents a key moment in Australia's numismatic history, the end of silver and the standardization of our coinage. It's a piece of pocket change history that connects us all. So, the next time you find one, don't think of it as a lost fortune. Think of it as a tiny, silver-looking piece of a great Australian story. I hope this video has cleared up the mystery of the 1981 50-cent coin once and for all. If you have one, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other coins you'd like me to feature, drop those suggestions too. That if you enjoyed this deep dive, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on coin collecting, history, and uncovering the true value of your treasures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.